Good morning, friends. Hey, today I'd like to read, if I could, out of the book of Matthew. We're talking Matthew chapter 13, verse 31. Now, I want you to know something, folks. This right here is in red lettering, which means only one thing. It means that this is Jesus talking, so let's remember that. So it says, "Another parable he put forth to them, saying, The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all the seeds. But when it is grown, it is greater than the herbs and becomes a tree, so that the birds of the air come and nest in its branches." Friends, I want you to think about something. We're talking about the faith of a mustard seed here. But we're talking about something more than that. See, Jesus is telling us that it's not just the faith of a mustard seed, but that our faith has the opportunity through Him to grow, to be big, to be bigger than any other herb. See, isn't that what an amazing promise that is from our loving Jesus? So here's what He's saying. He's saying, hey, I realize, I understand where you guys are at. You know why? Because He's here. He lived with us here. He had an understanding of what goes on in this place, see? So He says, I understand where you guys are at, but look, have the faith of a mustard seed to start. Just the faith of a mustard seed to start, He says. Friend, the prayer is that we can get to a point in our lives where when we take something to Jesus, that we have the faith to say, it's here to you, Lord. And when we get up and walk away from being on our knees, or we get done praying, that we walk away, that we know that it's handed to Him, and that we have no more worries about it. Friend, that is where we need to get to be. That is what this faith is all about. See? Because we could go ahead and live our lives forever and a day with a little seed like the faith of a mustard seed. Or we can continue to grow that faith, allow Jesus to be in our hearts to help us to grow the faith. To know that when we get up, we don't have to come back again. See, the problem that we have, friends, is that we think that we pray about something and we got to keep bringing it to Jesus, keep bringing it to Him. You know what? We need to get our faith level high enough to know that when we take something to Him, it's done. It's over. Because we have the faith to know that He is the living God. That He came and He died for us. And that His words are real. And that it means everything that He says in the Bible, He means it. When He says, come to me, knock, and the door will be open. Seek and you will find. Friend, my prayer for myself and for everybody watching is that we may have the faith, again, to be able to bring something to the Lord, walk away from it, and know that He's got it handled. Friend, that is the kind of peace that we need to have in our hearts here. That's where we're talking about the mustard seed being so small and then growing into a big tree. Friend, in order for us to get home, we have to get to a point where we can trust Jesus that much. That's what we got to do. Pray to Jesus that you will allow Him into your heart to help you to have an understanding of this faith. Because we all want to go home, don't we? We all want to be with Him forever. Till next time, God bless.